My amazing line was interrupted by trees. Oh, that was my face. So we got to camp yesterday and I discovered this beauty. Wow, the views of Jeffy are good out here. Stuck behind a garbage truck. Just keep exposing myself. That's a rocky climb, dude, and it is tall. Bennett Pass is tough, man. I lost one Tim on this section. I'm not gonna do it again. That was not the road. I always lose my Tim on this section. It happened again. Oregon's not easy. I don't know why they put it back in the lowest difficulty category. This is it, man. This is it. This is my why. Good morning, friends, and welcome to day 4 of our new Oregon BDR trip. We are at Detroit Lake State Park in Detroit, Oregon, at the end of section 5. We have 2 sections to go, section 6 and 7. I didn't get to show you the very end of the Big Lake section because we had a little issue yesterday and lost half a day to a flat tire and having to run to town and get a tube. We're not as far along today as I thought we would be. But what you saw on section 5 is basically what the rest of it looks like, so it's just more sandy, rocky stuff. I actually finally got a good night's sleep. That's the first time on this trip, so pretty happy about that. I feel very good. Bikes are in functional condition. I'm just gonna pack up, make some coffee, and we're gonna hit the road and see how far we can get today. It's definitely within the realm of possibility to finish because there's only like 170 miles left, and it's all fast. But we'll see. I'm not gonna make any predictions today because I did that yesterday and we lost half a day. So I do want to show you what I did to my bike though, because I didn't notice it until we got to camp last night, and I'm gonna need a new front rim when I get done. So we got to camp yesterday and I discovered this beauty. Definitely nailed a rock pretty hard. Just the one side though, on section 5. And I remember the impact because I was like, oh shit, like it was a big one, but didn't notice this till we got here. So thankfully it's a tubed tire. Should be fine for the rest of the trip, but definitely gonna need a new rim. Now, if this was a tubeless tire, I'd be done. Everyone, well, I should say Tim and I are feeling pretty bright-eyed this morning. Jay's a little sleepy, but we're all packing up super early. We're gonna go see if there's any food at the food trucks in Detroit. Go me. Quick stop here at the food trucks in Detroit, where we had dinner last night. Had a great burger. To have some coffee and just had a breakfast croissant. Delicious. But nice little spot. Headed out of Detroit onto section 6, 92 miles to government camp. First up and over to the Olallie side, and then we're going to take the Olallie alternate harder section, which I haven't ridden all of because it's never been open anytime I've been up here. Pretty fast gravel on this section. Expect to make some good time this morning and see how far we get today. So thanks for coming along. And if you haven't yet, check out the other videos in the series. Quick jaunt up Breitenbush Road, but you're basically immediately off 4 miles from town onto the gravel and some windiness. At least off the main road, I should say. I think there's a little bit of pavement here too. But this is a nice easy section, except for the harder section, which we'll get to. Which I assume is harder. So that's why they call it that. We'll find out. Bye, deer. Oh, I don't know how to shift. Deer make me not know how to shift. Pretty damn good view of Mount Jefferson here as we come down the backside towards Forest Road 46. It's pretty weird this time of year to not have a smoke haze obscuring all this stuff, but there it is. Mount Jefferson, majestic as ever, as we head north towards his big brother, Mount Hood. Yay! Almost to the hard section. Good times ahead. Yeah! Or something. Woo! If you want an idea of how fast this section is, or at least the beginning of it, we just did the first 24 miles in about 45 minutes. But here's where, if you go left, you take this road all the way to the beginning of the Olallie Road. If you go right, we're gonna take the forest road that comes in the back way to Olallie, around Horseshoe Lake and a few places. So this is where the alternate harder section begins. Here comes the sun, da 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 da. Yeah, so this is the harder section. I've never actually ridden this because, as you can see, there was a fire in 2020 and it was closed for the longest time. So every time I've tried, it's been closed. But I think it's open now. Jay's brakes are awful, dude. He can't stop at all. All right, let's see what this expert section, oh, they call them harder sections now, but let's see what it's all about. Yeah, it's open. Let's go. So this is as far as I've been, pretty much, on this one. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, okay. 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 We got stuff going on. Yeah, it's definitely not like that the whole way. Holy biscuits. Let's see if I can bend the other side of my rim, huh? Might as well. That was washed out at one point, pretty clearly. That reminds me of the last day on the Arizona BDR. I had a bunch of those on the way up to that lookout with the Flintstones furniture. Oh, wow, whoa. Yeah, that could be not good if you're on the wrong side, huh? Holy shnikes. Wow, the views of Jeffy are good out here. What's up, J-Man? Oh, okay. What are you doing? What are you doing, buddy? It's just ugly out here, ugly as hell. God, Oregon, awful. Dude, I'm just enchanted with the suspension on this thing. I can't believe I can do this sitting down. It's not bouncing me all over the place. What have we here? A hell of a campsite, difficult to get to. I like that. Great views of Mount Jefferson. Keeps the riffraff out. No garbage, you'll notice. Oh, creek, awesome. What the pavement? Wasn't expecting that to happen. Oh, because there's a bridge. Got it. A bridge. This is cool. That's cool. Yeah, the views out here are way better than on the other side. For sure. Very compelling. I'm compelled. Holy nuggets. I almost turned the camera off. You'd have missed all of this. That would have been a shame. Oh yeah, there's some stuff here. Oh! That rock's deflecting me all over the place. I'm sure I don't like it. Ew, wood. Where there's wood, there's nails. I don't like that. Yeah, ooh yeah. Oh boy, oh bud, that's a washout and a half. I can see why they reinforced those. Whew. I'm actually working a little here. That's annoying. Hey, it's kind of rocky. I don't know if you noticed. This is like Colorado-esque. Definitely reminds me of like Hagerman Pass. Not at the very top where it gets way gnarlier, although that could be coming. Okay, I'm going to the high side. This is a lot of exposure. Thanks, though. Okay. The high side sucks. This was good preparation for Bennett Pass. Has got some of this stuff, too, which is on section 7. Oh. There's a deer right there. Probably hard to see this far away, but just watching me. Jay's coming though, so hopefully it moves. So the spot where I stopped, right there, you see that? There's a little piece of wood in the road and this sign. This is a PCT. Crosses right here. That's cool. Pacific Crest Trail, for those of you who aren't local. Yep, there's some pond. Brightonbush Lake is like the next big lake. I don't think that's it, but we're into the lake country now. Oh yeah, look at this, boys. Holy shit. That's a climb for you. God, hope I'm still on the right road. It would suck if I wasn't. Ugh. Yeah! What did I say about not wanting to go uphill on this stuff? Here we go. Oh, shit. That was a big bouncer. Ah, yeah. Holy crap, I'm glad I'm on the DRZ. Because you can just crawl up with all of the torque. 390, you'd have to be full speed hitting that. Have enough power to get up this damn hill. There's a little pondy. No, but wait, there's more. There's more. Oh, the left side looks amazing. Amazing. Good times. Good times. Ooh. What else we got? More. This is a road, man. I had no idea there was a road this good out here. Super cool. Oh, I've actually been. This is Horseshoe Lake? Looks like Horseshoe Lake. No, not yet, not yet. We're not there yet. I don't think. No, this isn't it. It's bigger and there's a toilet. Oh man, if you want to go for a swim, this is what I like to call a Swimathy Lake. Swimathy. So this is a lot of level 3. That might be Horseshoe Lake. Looks like it, yes. Oh, and here's another similar descent. Yeah, I'm probably gonna want to go faster than this. Yep. Yeah, this is, you better stand up. You better stand up or you're gonna crash. And I'll film and record you. You better stand up or you're going down. And you'll break your face. Better stand up, better stand up. Nothing left for me to do. You're the one that I film. You are the one I film when you crash, honey. Oh, nope, don't go. My amazing line was interrupted by trees. Damn it. Oh, that was my face. What a day. Brother. That's barely a road. That's just like a bunch of rocks in a row. Okay, yeah, I see why this is a harder section. Oh, wow. Look at all the lakes. Yeah, so that's, I think, Olallie over there. This is Horseshoe. I'm just guessing. Actually, I can do this. Yep, that's Horseshoe. Yeah, it is Horseshoe. All right, we're going to go down, loop around to it. Nice view up here. Again, the views on this part are way good if you haven't done it. Oh, the shadows are making it annoying to pick out lines. Yeah, okay, so I have driven to this point at one point in my old Tundra before it burned, obviously. Not the Tundra, the woods. I don't think the Tundra's burned, although I don't have it anymore, so maybe. Yeah, the trees are going to make it hard for you to see just how rocky this is on camera, I'm sure. But it gets better at the bottom of this. It's just all potholy once you get to ground zero. Pretty sure there's a sign down here that's like, hey, don't take your travel trailer. Yeah, I'd say that's accurate. Oh yeah, bud. So Horseshoe Lake has a little campground and a toilet, and this is Horseshoe Lake. Holy shnikes, bro. Dude, I'm not sure my Tacoma has the approach angle I need for that. This used to be a lot prettier when the trees were alive, but still pretty pretty. And the rest of this is a little tamer because people have to get there in their Subarus to go camping at Horseshoe. There's Jefferson. Is that Hood? I think that's Hood at this point. We're close enough. Jefferson should be behind me. I'm going north. Yeah, wow. Super cool. Very pretty. Like they're salvage logging this. There's Olallie, huh? Wow. So good. So pretty. Yep, it's a shame we couldn't camp here last night, but it's all right. There are 3 campgrounds on Olallie. This peninsula we just passed. This is Camp 10. It's pretty small. This is Olallie Lake. Yeah, it's bigger. And I can see the store across the way. Can't swim in it, though. You can rent rowboats and stuff, but you can't swim. Fish? Fine. Swim? No. So that rocky stuff, that might be the hardest thing on the whole BDR, on all of Oregon. That climb and descent. It's pretty close. I guess it depends on if you hate rocks or sand more. If you hate sand more, then the hard section around Cache is probably worse for you. If you hate rocks more, then it's this one. Just know we have it all the things you hate here in Oregon. So if you can work it out that you get to camp here one night, I highly recommend it. This is one of the most gorgeous spots. Oh my God, on the BDR. There's Jefferson. Holy shnikes. Well, hello, Jeffy. Jay, it's terrible here. Nice little picnic area here by the store. You can rent cabins here too. Pretty cool. And here's the store, cute little store. They're off grid, so like you can get a cold beer, but it's like mostly cold because the fridge is run on propane. Hi, puppy. Hi, puppy. All right, thank you. It's just an incredible spot. There's no one here right now. Come during the week. It's a dead fish. I have a lot of respect for these thru hikers. It's not something I would ever want to do, but good for them. So we are back out to the main route. Next stop, Summit Lake. Should be good. This part's kind of fun. Get off the gravel highway and onto something a little bit spicier. Not really even spicy. It's more just like has salt and pepper on it. Like you have to pay attention. You can't go quite as fast. I'm looking for my sunglasses to adjust so it's not so damn dark in here. This is like some Hobbiton shit. Like the Shire. It's very green here in Oregon, if you hadn't noticed. Very fortunate that way. Water bar. Yeah, buddy. There's a lot of this kind of tight forest road on this section. I gotta say, I'm so glad this route exists because I love this state. I think we have so much cool stuff, and it's great that adventure riders can come and see it and experience it, and the good stuff off the beaten path, not just like, you know, the stuff you find in the travel brochures. But I've been a lot of places. I've been lucky to travel a lot of places thanks to this job, and I've never been to a single place where I thought, maybe I should live here instead. I love living here. It's a great state. It's beautiful. We have everything. It's not perfect. No place is, but damn, this is 2 hours from my house. Not even. It's cool here. So really cool that you guys are interested in coming and checking it out. And I hope you enjoy it. Fine, I'll stand up a little. Some rocks. Oh yeah, what's that? Big stump and a big rock. Tiptoe through the tulips. Another one of those infamous mud pits, but we are not going to make the same mistake because it's dry on the outside and you can tell by looking at it because of the way that it is. I'm going in. What was I saying? It's more fun if you go in a little. The side hill is difficult. Anyway, I'm not stuck this time, so redeemed myself. Redemption! There's always mud there for some reason all year. Yeah, I knew there'd be people here. This is Summit Lake. It's incredible. Another great place to camp if it ends up working out for you. We're about 36 miles from the end of Section 6. So here's Timothy Lake and the dam. And Tim, who is behind us, has graciously allowed us to hang out at his lake for a bit. There are several campgrounds here on Timothy Lake if you're into that kind of thing. And also, the worst paved road I've ever seen, which I cannot wait to share with you momentarily. It's exceptional. It is an exceptional road. I think I should just put gravel on top of it. It would be a lot better. But you don't see that every day in the woods. It's a garbage truck. I'm stuck behind a garbage truck. You can't see me. Bro can't see me. I can't see shit. I can't even see the road. I see an opening, I'm taking it. Don't pull over or anything, that'd be dumb. Anyway, garbage truck, yay. This thing is insane. And these potholes are hella deep, and of course because it's paved, the edges are very sharp. So you really gotta watch it. Oh, that was close. I had myself aiming right at two of them in a row. It's even better on the backside if I remember right. You're not gonna be able to see it because of the shadows. I can barely see. But this road is something. I'd much rather have a regular gravel road. Just like giant potholes with really sharp edges on the backside. So fun. Whole section's just missing. No good line. There just isn't one. You gotta stand up so you can see far enough ahead to avoid these things. I'm even trying to go down the outside. No luck. There they are. Look at these monsters. Ooh. Oh. Yeah, there's a few miles of this. Super cool. Can't imagine pulling a trailer up here to try to get to that campground. That would suck. Why don't you slow down, dummy? Because it's more fun to wheelie over stuff unexpectedly. Well, we're not going into government camp, so for us, this gas station is the end of Section 6, on to Section 7, Mount Hood, and a gorgeous capstone to this amazing ride. We are on to Section 7, the final section of the Oregon BDR. This is the little offshoot off of the highway, Highway 35. That goes by the Pioneer Woman's grave, and then you loop back to the highway for a little bit, and then you come back off and do Bennett Pass. So excited about that. Highly recommend stopping at the White River Snow Park right off of the highway. It's right here, so you can get this view of the hood. You can just see the blue of the glacier at the very top, and the ski lift on the far left. This is Bennett Pass Snow Park. It's where you leave the highway and pass the shirtless dude to take Bennett Pass. There is some potholes on this road. Just a few. There's a fantastic viewpoint up here, just a mile in. Hopefully no one's camping there, which you technically can do, but then nobody else can look at the viewpoint and take pictures. It's so cool, Mount Hood. You're on the wrong side of the road, pal. Gotta ride right, buddy. Yeah. That is why you ride right, bro. They were going side by side. Genius. That dude will probably watch this video. Sorry, man, but you are supposed to ride right. Like, that's the rules. We're lucky that wasn't a blind corner. If I shout. Oh, get ready. Prepare yourselves. Oh, there's no one here. Sweet. Sweet, bro. It is difficult to get the bike down on the ground here because it's not very level, but right here is perfect. This is the second best viewpoint of Mount Hood on this route. Pretty good. All right, more Bennett Pass. Here we go. I like it. It's black diamond. It says so right there. But I don't know if that's for the road or like if you're cross-country skiing it. Is it like for rigs only? It's not. I don't remember it being like absolutely insanely difficult. There's definitely some shit like this. It's again not Corolla-able. A lot easier to get to that first viewpoint. Beyond that, you kind of gotta actually work a little. Ooh, rocky. I should really look up or stop at the sign and get the history of Bennett Pass because I'm guessing like pioneers came over this, which would have been something. Yeah, quite a bit of exposure on this one. If you were curious. The answer is yes, exposure. You will be exposing yourself. I remember there being some pretty gnarly, rutted out climbs on the backside too, so it'll be interesting to see what that all looks like this year. Rocky! Yeah, it's a lot of BDRs don't finish well, just because there's not a lot of stuff between you and the end of the state. But yeah, here's that washout I was talking about. Right there, not good. But Oregon is not like that because Mount Hood is at the very northern end of the state, and this pass that we're on is at the very northern end of the state. So other than the last 20-30 miles just to get you to Hood River, and even then you get to see the gorge and the river. Columbia is amazing. There's a lot to see on Section 7, so it's nice that it's not bad. Nice to have that. It's not a filler section like you get in some states, is all I'm saying. Ooh, it's warm in the sun now. Holy crap. Pretty difficult to stay right on this section, but we weren't in that section, so I'm just trying to scoot over to the right for the corners because it's way looser and in the runoff lane on the left, on the right, yeah. So, get to a corner, I'll slow down, make sure it's clear. I mean, technically this is the right tire track right now for this section. So fun. Definitely not in great shape, this road. Crazy how that works. The unmaintained mountain pass. Like I mentioned, exposure, and the sections are loose and rocky, so this is a short one. There's a few of these where you gotta go across a scree slope. When I did the BDR the first time, you've seen that video. This is where I turned left instead of right and lost Tim. He got ahead of me. But you can't really tell which one is the road, and obviously I was anxious and white-knuckling it and tunnel vision on the road in front of me, so I just took the left and didn't realize it until it was too late. But I'm gonna make sure Jay doesn't miss it. Because this cuts right over to the, and then by the time I looked at my thing again, I was on the BDR again because it's right over there. You could cut out this whole section by going across there. I lost one Tim on this section. I'm not gonna do it again. I need my emotional support Tim to make it to the end. This is the old Barlow Road, part of the Oregon Trail. It's never been open when I've been up here, so I'm excited to get to ride it. It has sand on it. What the hell? Primitive road, drive carefully. Oh yeah. If I remember right, at the end of the Oregon Trail game, and it's been 30 years at least, you had a choice, right? You could float the river, go down to Columbia, to Oregon City, or take the Barlow Road, the toll road, right? Wasn't it the Barlow Road? If so, this is it. Your dreams of actually riding or navigating the Oregon Trail have come true. It was on the Oregon Trail regardless, but I think that specific video game reference might be fun to know if it's right. Anyway, this is sandy. I'm surprised. Real sandy. And a couple friends ahead of us on 1390s. I'm curious if we'll catch them or not. Oh yeah, that's sand all right. Holy shit. Why so much sand, bro? Why'd the pioneers love sand so much? Oh, here we go. Wagon ruts. Probably not. Those are probably from four-wheel drive trucks. But hey, you never know. I'm so glad this is back on the route. That's cool. So many highlights on the end of this BDR. Well, this is White River, the one we saw flowing out of Mount Hood. We're a little bit farther down now. Very pretty. Picturesque, bucolic. Man, a bunch of good camp spots down here. Not bad. Hold on, is this the road? Nope. Idiot. The road's over there. Am I on the road? Yes. Some sand on the road, if this is it. Oh, this is a river wash. Yeah, I think this is it. I've been fooled before, but it looks like it's it. Oh yeah, well, that was it. Huh. I think. I'm gonna go with yes, that's definitely it. Ooh, sandy bitch. I was not prepared for that. Alright, well, if I was going faster this would be easier, but I don't know if I'm on the road or not. That was not the road, but there was an easy out, so no big deal. Don't go into the sand wash, it sucks. The end. Now I gotta try to catch Tim because he went by us. I always lose my Tim on this section, damn it! It happened again. If your name is Tim and you ride with me, I have good news and bad news. Good news is you'll finish the route, because Tim always does. The bad news is I will lose you and have to find you again. I hope this is the road. Looks like it. Oh man, this is steep, bro. Steep and shit, bro. That one wet too. Let's go. Holy shnikes, bro. I was not expecting this. Dude, there's a lot of climbs on this road. Oh my god, I've been climbing for like 20 minutes, I feel like. And then there's big mud holes like this. Fun. Yeah, it's not really possible to ride right here. At least not advisable. Whoa. And this isn't even a harder section. This is the main route. So, enjoy that. Oregon's not easy. I don't know why they put it back in the lowest difficulty category. There's a lot. Oh my dear God, man. Thank God this is downhill. People used to bring wagons over this? F me. It's fucking steep. Man, I'm gonna be ready to be done after this. guarantee it. We found Tim. I forgot to film it, but he was just wisely waiting because he hadn't seen us in a while. He also went down that road. He just turned around faster than I did. So that's how he got in front of us. He didn't go all the way down into the wash because he's smarter than me, obviously. Anyway, we are reunited with Tim, even though this is the land of lost Tim. So if you're a Tim, maybe you should avoid section 7. You might get lost. I think this might be the hardest section. I really do. Like, it's end to end? I think it might be. It's got the most hard stuff. Isn't that interesting? At least you can build up to it instead of start with it or something. Hey guys, the rocks are back. Seem to be a lot of them today. Oh yeah, easily the hardest part, man. Every once in a while, the deflections are no blame. This is freaking Pinch Flat City, bro. Jeez, it just keeps going. Dude, this DRZ, it lugs so well. It just chugs, man. I love this thing. I'm in love with this thing. It's a great bike. Holy crap. So good for this. I may have built the perfect BDR bike. It's been pretty damn good. Never let me down. Oh, I think we got some exposure though. Let's see. Sure looks like it. Oh yeah, a little exposure. A little northern exposure. Feels like western exposure based on the sun. Oh, there's a hood. There's Mount Hood. Peeking up, saying, hey, come back. We're coming. This will not come across on the camera, but that's a rocky climb, dude, and it is tall. Man. Holy shit, it is deep, bro. Okay, that log is not helping at all. There's a crushed culvert. That's fun. Love it, love it. Hope you like rocks, because there are a few. I remember this climb for sure. It just keeps going, man. It just keeps going, man. I don't even know where I want to be. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah, baby. Okay, okay. We're out of the rough. Woo! That was something. That was something. This thing chugs. I love this bike so much. I love this bike so much. Also, I don't know if I'd want to do this road on a big bike. Like, I could survive it, and the extra power would be super helpful, but oh, there are parts that would really suck. It is just unrelenting. Like, Bennett Pass is tough, man. There's a lot of obstacles and rocks and stuff. This road is just destroyed. I don't even know how I would drive a truck up here. I don't know if you can. There only seems to be one good line. And even then, it's not that good. People obviously do, but damn. That's an all-day body-damaging affair. Seriously, like, there's no riding right on this section. So, you know, if you want to do Oregon, be prepared for it to be kind of tough in places like this. And it maybe makes sense to start from the beginning and work your way up, because it gets harder as you go. Unless you just want to get the hard part out of the way first and see if your bike breaks. And then sure, take section 7 first, but it's one of the most consistently hard BDR sections I've ridden. And I just, what, did I blank it out or what? I mean, there was a lot more road before because you didn't do the Barlow, so that adds interesting, spicy terrain. But man, it's just consistent level 3 pushing into level 4 here and there. Ooh. Yeah, almost to the good viewpoint though. All right, here it comes. The best viewpoint in the world. Oh my God, it's incredible. And also, don't fall off, man. This is the reason adventure riding exists, period. This is it, man. This is it. This is my why. This makes all that gnarly crap worth it. Oh, my arms are like, hey, could you not do that anymore? Bye, Mount Hood. I love you. Gotta navigate this fucking gnarly exposure section, and then we're out. It's just up and around the corner. And the best thing about how exposed it is it's also a bunch of fucking loose rock, so you could deflect in any direction at any moment. It's great. It's really great. But we are right at the end. There's very little left, so up and around this corner, and we're out. And then it's 30 miles-ish to Hood River to the end, the Columbia River. Pretty exciting. Here's a pretty good exposure section. Yeah, nice and exposed. Oh, shit. And deflecty, my favorite. See, that's why I don't like the low side. Because if you deflect like that to the left, it ends poorly. Oh. Don't worry, there's more. I bet you were worried. Here it is. Well, there's a nice little path right up the middle here. That's fun. I like that. Over to the high side, beautiful. Lots of mariposas. Muchos mariposas. Muchas mariposas. Muchas. Just keep exposing myself. And I have this really fun thing I do where I try to take 2 lines at once. It usually doesn't work very well. Dude, this seat, concept seat, I've just been locking the back of my knees in on where it widens up because it's the Comfort XL, and I'm just holding myself up with that and leaning forward, and it's made all this climbing so much easier. Hey guys, way better viewpoint right down there. Yeah, I got 2 behind me. Ooh, big rocks, okay. Oh, balls. There's a couple Hondas, as you like to see. Oh yeah, my arms are still gonna be sore, but way less than they were before I discovered basically steg pegs. What the is this? Oh, well, okay. That was not what I wanted to do, but I got over, so go me. I'm not sure how you drive a car over that. By a car, I mean a truck, but you know what I meant. That was like 5 feet high. I don't think my brain could comprehend that was something you could ride over. It looked like just like a very tall, like cliff edge, like a ridge. Here's the end. Oh. Yeah, okay. That's the end of Bennett Pass and all this stupid, difficult, challenging, makes me want to cry stuff. We're not done yet, but we're definitely on the downhill slide. So I always try to take a minute and say why I do this and why I think you should do this if you're at all interested in it. And I want to inspire you with trips like this to get out and have trips of your own. I want to educate you on how to do that. There's lots of content on the channel. I want to empower you by saying you can do this. This is the end of day 5, counting the day it took to ride down there. And it's not nothing, you know, it's a big deal. It's the kind of thing I never thought I could do. I used to be unhappy, couch potato, terrified of minor inconveniences to the point where I would never go out and do anything even remotely resembling adventure. That's who I was. Thank God I got a motorcycle license and watched too many Everride videos and got out there, and you know, it has taken me a long time to get to where a trip like this route didn't really frighten me at all. I mean, I had some qualms about going up Cache Mountain with the bike fully loaded because I wasn't sure how that was gonna go. Turned out it was fine, but I was not anxious coming into this trip. It's the most relaxed I've been. It helps that I've done the route before, but the point is, I went from terrified that I might stub my toe, inconvenience, oh, what if I'm slightly too cold at night, so I might as well not go, what if I don't like my pillow, so I can't go camping, guy, to let's go do it, and I'm confident that I can do it, and doing something like this makes you feel so confident. And when other things come up in your life that are like difficult or you're not sure you can do, you can look back and be like, well, I can ride and camp for 5 days in the woods. I can do that, I can do anything. The point is, I am old, 47 years old. I'm not
22. I didn't start this until I was 40, almost. I've been doing YouTube since 2017. I've been riding motorcycles since 2016. It's never too late to start. I'm old, I'm overweight, I'm out of shape, and I'm out here doing this thing because I love it. I'm surviving it and enjoying it, and if I can do it, you can do it, anybody can do it. So if you're watching this video and you're like, man, I wish I could go on an adventure like that. I'm not saying buy a GS and just start the BDR tomorrow. You gotta work your way up to it, learn the skills, build your skills, but it's okay to take that first step. I'd encourage you to do it. Take an MSR class, take an off-road riding class, you know, go sit on a motorcycle at a dealership. That is why I film these things. I mean, it's my job now too. Like, don't get me wrong, I will make money, but I started all this. The whole purpose of it was to share and inspire, because I wanted to make the channel that didn't exist when I got started. I couldn't find any videos of a normal person riding and, you know, being scared of things and not knowing exactly how to handle it and dealing with the situations. That content doesn't exist. It was also heavily edited, and so that's why I'm still doing this, and hopefully it is working for you. So anyway, panorama point still to come, and then we got to get to Hood River. But the hard riding is over. Last time I did this route, Panorama Point was not on it, so I've never been up here. Oh wow, look at Mount Adams. Wow, insane. Very cool. Damn, son, that's not bad. That's not bad. The windsurfers are out in force today. A windy Friday in the summertime. There's a ton of them out there on the river. So we left Detroit at 8 a.m., a little after. So that's the last two sections in 8 hours, including the optional hard section at Olallie Lake. So pretty good, I feel like. I mean, a good time, considering especially how the last section got a little bit harder. I'm not super afraid of jinxing us now that I'm 1.2 miles from the end, but who knows, man. I'm good at ruining things, so let's see. 4 days on the trail, 5 days of riding, end of the Oregon BDR. We're here in Hood River at the Hood River Bridge. The official endpoint of the Oregon BDR is right over here. Very exciting to have completed this again and completed the new version, which has completely revamped the first 2.5 sections. Yeah, there's a few windsurfers out here today. Unbelievable. So thanks to the BDR for putting together such a great route. Thanks to Jay and Tim for coming along. Anyway, Hood River Bridge, the end of the Oregon BDR. We have arrived. We completed it. No fatalities. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. So thanks to all the sponsors on this trip. Thanks to all of you for watching. Thanks to everyone who continues to use my affiliate links to Rocky Mountain, Revzilla, Amazon, Motocamp Nerd, Arclight Optics, all kinds of places. Those will be linked in the description for you. Thanks for coming along. Thanks to the boys for helping us finish. It's been a great trip. I'm super excited to have done this again. And most importantly, thank you all for watching, and please do not forget to be excellent to each other. Thank you.
Excellent!
You made it, buddy. Yes, queen. It's hug time, sorry.
Good job, bud.
Yeah, you too, man.
Well, I got to the end of the BDR.
It's hug time. Yeah.